May you be infinitely blessed by this reading and this message. Okay, so they're showing me an image of, this feels like, a really old school circus scene where there is an elephant that is kind of perched back on its hind with its arms extended straight out, arms and legs extended out. And there's a little petite ballerina that's balancing on the top of this kind of headdress that this elephant is wearing. And then the elephant offers her trunk to the woman. It's a female elephant. And the woman balances her foot. And so the elephant then now has this petite woman on the edge of her trunk, balanced, and with a little bit of an oomph, she tosses her into the air, and the woman rolls down, and the elephant catches her again in the trunk. This time the elephant's leaning forward, and they both take a bow, and then the elephant leads the woman on her back off stage. He kind of lifts her up, puts her on her back, and they head off stage. So that's the end of the scene. Let's see what the message is. We give you the scene for a potential for you to consider looking at all choices as a neutral observation, because we realize that this is potentially a triggering event for many of you, especially if you are animal lovers, that you might have the judgment, the perspective, and perhaps what we would like you to say is the preference of animals choosing their relationship with all others and how that shows up, not being forced to do anything, not being in captivity, if you will, unless it is their choosing, unless it is their free will choice, because there is benefit in all. And how you look at something, whether you look at it with resistance or open and allowing perspective, determines how you receive and how you manage your energy on all subjects. We're not saying that you should give yourself the high expectation to not have any resistance, but we are willing to consider that you could, in this moment, look at things from a different vantage point, a higher level of awareness, to understand that when you have resistance on any subject and it's active, then it means you have resistance on all subjects. And so you can use any subject by the way that you focus on it as a reason to open and expand your energy or to close and contract it. And so in this scene, as you're aware that it invokes preferences within you, because when you know what you don't want, you know more clearly what you do want. And then it is your job. It is your responsibility. You are the only one that can control where your energy goes by your perspective. And so as you focus on the choice that you prefer, perhaps you want to see elephants and humans interacting in a beautiful, collaborative, compassionate, and cooperative way. You can choose a reality, a potential, a choice of all the infinite potentials and possibilities of one that you most want to experience. Perhaps elephants and people connect in ways that are more meaningful than you could ever imagine. And you line up with just the feeling of that, letting the circumstances and events fill in that match that frequency. But just be aware that really you are having choices all day long be flashed in front of your eyes that will either, because of your response to them, of how you use your energy, cause you to contract and resist your natural flow, your unlimited energy resources flowing to you and through you. Or you will alternatively allow your perspective to dictate your energy flow to be open and expansive, allowing unlimited resources and energy to flow to and through you. And so understand, the reason why we gave you this image is to open up your awareness, your power, your clarity, your wisdom. You are creator within your own creation. You have all of these choices in your environment. You're seeing less than 1% of what is actually available to you, by the way, determined by your filters of your beliefs and your expectations. And so what is it that you could do? What is something that you could focus on that fully opens your energy, that puts you in a full state of allowing? And from there, as you allow yourself to be in full allowing, perhaps into full coherence, as you allow yourself to be in that full, open, allowing state in alignment with the truth of you, meaning the true nature of who you are, then from there, what could you focus on? What could you focus on from that perspective that will continue to allow your energy to flow completely unimpeded, free, and open? And so we share this with you as a reminder. You're the only one that controls how you focus your energy. And while you may decide to point the finger and blame others for what they're doing that's wrong and bad, and should change, know that you are pushing against your own resources. You are contracting your own supply. You are resisting all the good that could be available to you. And while we're a little over dramatic when we say that, it's not all the good. But we do mean it when we say, when you have resistance on one subject, that means you have resistance on all. Because how you're focused in the now moment is the power of your energy, is the power of your choices, is the power of what comes to you next. Now is truly where all your power is. And so when you allow something fully and completely, you're in that moment allowing all things fully and completely. And with that wisdom, with that knowledge, this will serve you in greater means, in greater ways than you could ever imagine if you truly utilize this wisdom, this knowledge, this information. And so take this and allow yourself with this wisdom to use it now, to think about what it is you most want to experience within this next hour. Line up with it. Open your energy, expand your energy field. Fully allow. Focus on something that gets you into that fully allowing state. And then from there, be intentional. Be intentional with your energy. Allow yourself to experience what it is like to be a full creator within your creation with your full power. Okay? All right, I bless you and leave you with that. May you be infinitely blessed.